Hello again. This is the year 2012. Duane introducing the hunting season, the upcoming hunting season. I'm just leaving Cold Spring early afternoon, headed for the Sand River property. And this year we will have, I believe, a contingent of about 9 folks. It's probably easier to mention those that won't be there. None of my sons will be there, Jason, Ryan, or Samuel. Jason has, I believe, hockey-related issues. Ryan has a lovely wife who had knee surgery. Actually was in an accident earlier this fall and is still repairing. And then Samuel is in football at St. Olaf. He, in fact, just returned from a week in New York that wasn't planned, where the hurricane went through while he was visiting his lovely girlfriend Emily. And surprise, surprise, airports don't work during hurricanes. So, but anyways, he was to be at a football game this weekend, I believe, against Bethel. So we should have 9 at the hunting shack. Coming off, of course, a record year last year where we had 8 deer down by Sunday morning of opening weekend. And so I'm hopeful that maybe my lucky time will be tomorrow morning when we hit the woods together and start another hunting history chapter. So stay tuned. We got video here. Video, yeah. There we go. First video, 2012. Hunting.
Here, turn the ball. Here we go.
Landry's first time as a part of the hunting crew.
Yep. And here we go. That's nice, Todd. I could stand here. I don't know if the thermometer works or not.
You did a great job.
We got, huh?
You did a great job.
We got, it's 70 degrees.
This is this video is being taken off of Slash Pile stand. All right, there's Todd. Landry's got the gun up. There we go. And there's the shot. Landry took the shot. And now it's going to head over and see. Let's slide over here. And now they'll head over to see how the shot did. Over by the birch trees there, you can see the 2 of them moving. And here comes a 4-wheeler. Looks like Uncle Jerry. Jerry's is typical. You can't see what I'm doing. Going to Dad's.
Very cool,
Perfect.
actually.
It was
a hell of a story. Doug's Whitetail Rodeo.
It doesn't happen very often.
No.
That's nice. One shot.
Really
One shot.
One shot each, right?
Yep, one shot each.
Oh, there's some one shot that kills.
One shot
Larry's saying, no, it's not cool. It was a one shot for both deer.
Oh, I thought.
No, it was one shot per deer.
6 o'clock.
And
10,
he had
30-06s, so.
He shot 5
If you
times.
want to, shooters,
and he missed
just for
and they all
brands
ended
or
up
kill the deer
like
rounds.
50 yards away, and they're prancing around. They didn't know what to
kill the
go,
deer rounds. I think I got
and he's
2 or
trying to
3 left.
reload his
I think
gun.
he had 3 left.
And there's one
Maybe
deer
4
coming
left.
right towards him. He dropped the shell on the stand and made a noise. He reached up, picked it up, trying to get it into the
And to
gun. He
that
finally
point,
got
make sure
it
it
in.
fits.
He finally
I mean,
shot one deer. But
you
the
know,
deer still,
It's got to go in your
you know,
clip.
and
Or-
they didn't leave.
Or,
you know, so you never know.
or doesn't.
But
It's just got to go in
most of the
home,
time you wanna.
and then your clip can
They-
be different.
They,
you know,
they see movement
Gives
real
it,
quick.
you
You don't want to, go like this. If
where
you
do they
can
come?
move, move your
It's-
head or
it's
your
It's an
gun.
important question.
Try to
no,
look.
so-
Where do you have them?
I'll get you one.
When a deer is walking, they'll
yeah.
put their head
You
down.
want, you want one?
Okay, you can
The-
kind of maybe
the-
make
it's
a
a-
move,
it's a
but if it
Sierra
stops, you don't want to move
Game
because
King.
it's already starting to look.
180 grain
And
bowtail.
so, like I say, if you see a deer walk,
One.
you might get a chance
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get your gun
Yeah,
or
it
whatever.
won't. You won't
But
miss.
when they're standing
I'll
still,
get it for you.
Do it.
they're
And then
watching. So
Then
don't
when you
move.
get back on the other
Even if
target
it's
ones,
uncomfortable, you
You
just
don't
sit
get
there,
it, you
wait
blame me.
until it puts its head down and starts to walk again. Then you can. It's like it's a heel learn. It's a lot of fun.
No.
We could put duct tape around these ones.
Well, we had a minor detail this morning where the regulator here was busted, so Jeremy grabbed the regulator from Grandpa's latest installation of a new little stove from the old place, and we're up and running again here. We got coffee coming.
Can you believe I would be out of the house by now?
Coffee cups.
I'm on my way. I think this is all we have.
Boy.
What time is it?
Oh, you gotta be.
Okay, we're about to have microwave heated. By the way, a microwave does heat food. It doesn't make it colder. So we're about to. All right. You push the buttons. You tell it how much time you want it, and you hit start. Okay. And it has an interesting sound. You're supposed to wear a helmet before you ever use a microwave. But we'll see now. It's working hard. It appears to maybe, oh, and it beeps at the end. And if we take it out, oh yes, look at that, look at that, look at the evidence. See that melt? That is superb. This is a microwave. Only,
And the microwave heats things up.
only at the Sand River Hilton. Yeah.
Good morning, Landry.
Get that on out of camera.
We got it.
I got a booster battery there too, but it's that damn thing is such. That engine is so high compression, and it it's a case where it didn't go. It just went, and it was. I don't know where it was stopped at, but whatever it was, the third time she
it's just a light with that
hit her.
Got her around
It's
that.
an instant start.
Boom! Yep.
Instant start.
Chelsea-
Otherwise, no start.
Chelsea was using it.
I had it
But
yesterday.
Set, go.
Hi, this is Todd. Landry and I.
Alright.
Went hunting, and we went to BFU area, the Northeast Landing, now called IPA.
It is video, so look at it, man. Look at it.
And saw no deer. It was Landry's first outing. We had a great morning, great afternoon. In the afternoon, we went to Poachers, and again saw no deer. Heard some coyotes today, but it was a great outing. And I will hand it off to Landry, who will probably pretty much reiterate the same story. What were your impressions, Landry? So say, in addition to what Dad described, I thought, what?
Well,
Was it cool?
Yeah, it was
Or
pretty
hunting
cool.
sucks?
Yeah, well, we didn't see much today. We heard a lot, like mouse in the leaves, and yep, that's basically it.
Hold it. No. What did you get to do? What did you get to do?
Say
that
that
you
this is your
blew?
first year.
Come on. This is your first story, man.
Yeah.
You got to do it, baby.
Like
Your first year.
You got to
Alright,
hunt.
well, this is my first year I got
There
to
we
hunt
Right.
in the woods with my dad, so...
What was the thing you blew?
Oh, I blew a call, and I blew it too hard and kind of squeaked in the woods, so... Yep,
You shot rifle yesterday.
for the first time.
Yep.
What rifle did you shoot? What caliber?
Yeah, which rifle was it?
308.
308.
308, yep.
Cool.
Alright.
Landry, welcome. Hi, this is Uncle Doug. It was a beautiful morning. I was at Crossroads, which was my old standby back in the IDS days. This goes back a few years ago that I was in that area. And I saw absolutely nothing. But my ordeal was I have this really fancy outfit that I have. It's basically it's a deer hunting onesie. It's like a snowmobile suit, meaning it's just one. It's like a snowmobile suit. At any rate, I went up to the stand, stood up for a bit. When I sat down, the zipper went from it undid from my ankle all the way up to my crotch. And by the way, my crotch was ripped before. That was so. I was gonna. That was. So needless to say, yeah, that was. You know what? When there's no deer, you got to make it exciting somehow. But anyways, at any rate, in the afternoon, Chelsea had another jacket that was just absolutely supreme. I don't have it with me, but tomorrow you will see it. It's fabulous, and yes, it's the zipper works, but it didn't get any deer. This afternoon, I was out at the what do you call it? Slash pile. Slop pile. And again, it was quiet. Didn't see anything. But again, the camaraderie, it's wonderful. I'm going to hand this off to John Godava.
It's a pretty hard act to follow, but I'm going to try.
Can you see yourself?
I can see myself, and I don't like what I see, and I don't want to hear about Doug's crotch. I mean, Doug is okay, but his crotch, I don't want anything to do with. Well, anyhow, what a wonderful day. The weather was great. We went out this morning, a couple little snowflakes, nothing to be concerned about. I went out to Pollock's Point and sat there, had a wonderful time, looking over the scenery. There was no deer to be seen or heard. Came in, we had Chilean dogs. Everything seemed to go fine. Went back out on Pollock's Point in the afternoon again. It was very nice, but again, no deer. And but it's just great to be hunting, and with all the kids here. We have a new hunter, Landry. I think he's going to be a good one. If not, we'll trade him in for somebody else. But anyhow, what a wonderful day to be with friends.
How did you get out to the...
Oh, by the way, that's a first for me. Yeah. Whose machine did I have?
You had Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy's machine. Jeremy brought a demonstrator up, and it was nice and easy to get into. He offered it to me. It was a wonderful way to get out to my stand. It sure saved a lot of my legs, and like I say, it was a great time. Looking forward to many more years, I hope. So I'm now going to turn it up to the other old fart, my partner, Don.
Let's see how we're doing, Dad. I'll check it here. All right, looks like we're doing just fine. I'm going to stop it here, then I can edit more easily. All right, so we're going again with Grandpa.
Grandpa Daune.
I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of story this year, but I
Oh yeah, you do.
got a few grunts out of my old Polaris this morning, and it fired off, and I hauled me out to the deer stand, and I spent the morning out there and didn't see a thing, and then
Don't worry about it, Duane, if you didn't.
hauled me out again in the afternoon, and
Not there.
I didn't see a thing until it was almost sunset. And well, the sunset was down, but it almost time to leave. And when I stood up to go, I spot these deer that had been behind me for I don't know how long, but anyway, I didn't get a chance to shoot or even aim at them because they all three of them that I saw took off into the woods right away, and but it did. It was gratifying to at least see a few deer, and so then I ambled on back home and in facing this crazy machine.
So what you see is what you get. They like your nose, I guess.
Yeah, there we go.
That's all right. Hey, I'd rather have your nose in his crotch.
Oh, hey, my crotch was aired out.
We go from one end to the other.
These guys are making fun of me.
No, we're agreeing with you.
Oh, well.
I love your nose.
Anyway, we did enjoy a hell of a nice day today. It was weather was good both yesterday and today, and supposed to be good tomorrow.
Yep.
So that's about it.
Good.
There you go.
Great.
All right, we're in our final round here, the first night. By the way, I should preface this. This is the third time officially that we have not shot deer on the very first day, assuming that tomorrow we will shoot a deer. But we'll find out tomorrow. So I'm passing it over to my youngest brother, the only person that I know that has slept in all opening morning and enjoyed it. He truly did.
Who cares?
Well, I didn't sleep in this morning.
We slept out.
I'm on here. See,
Okay,
yes,
good,
I can
good.
see me.
I just
Hey,
wanna make
dear.
sure.
I didn't sleep in this morning, but
One
That
nose
was-
isn't enough, so put it away.
see, this is what they talked about. The Michigan versus the.
Good thing you can edit
See?
this out, right?
That's what they were talking about.
That's right.
Go ahead. Continue.
Anywho, I went this morning to my stand, which is the swing set, way out by the pine tree, i.e. the Sand River, the Partridge, whatever you want to call it. Had an enjoyable time
Good. Great.
in that it was quiet, saw nothing,
You coming back?
and went out again this afternoon to
Okay.
after a good sleep. I did have a good sleep this afternoon.
Good night.
Good night, Grandpa.
See you in the morning.
I was headed for swing set again, and I noticed that there was orange on the swing set, so I had to back up on the trail, and I went to Beaver Point stand anyways, and saw absolutely nothing. So it was very quiet, very calm. but an enjoyable day either way. So, saw nothing, killed nothing.
Oh, you were on beaver.
Oh, no. Shh. See, that's the pole walk in the corner. Talking.
I thought it was off.
If anybody has a quarter, don't put it in the local pole lock.
At least you got one good one.
Oh! Oh my God!
God damn it!
Don't put your nose in the camera. We have one nose and one crotch. Figure it out.
It was the same frame.
It narrowed it down.
Don't take down your pants.
Don't take down your pants. Okay.
No way.
Oh wow. Maybe next time you shouldn't give a warning. No. Is there a disclaimer on this? Okay.
We'll edit it.
Yeah. You can't edit that out. I'm sorry.
You can't make that shit up.
PG, man. With the profanity, really? Come on. Okay. All right. So, Josh, went out this morning and I went to Beaver and didn't see anything. Nice and quiet. Didn't shoot anything. Good morning though. Nice and warm. Then came in and went back out. Went to Hilton 4 and again stayed warm, but didn't have any action. Nothing exciting. So it's a great day outside, and apparently I'm getting flashed.
You were the first to go to Beaver with the new location. No
I
problem.
was. No, it was absolutely.
You found the beaver.
I found the beaver. I conquered the beaver. It was fantastic. It's high and dry.
Would you
say,
hard on the beaver, Josh?
I was. I jumped up and down and gave it a run. I gave it a test drive. It was good. No, in all seriousness, great stand. Your sister and your father are here.
Yeah. Jeremy, you're going next.
And actually, the highlight of my day was, thanks to Jeremy, a very nice heated seat all day. So that was first time I'm gonna have to buy one myself. So thank you to Jeremy. It was a good day. I was confused where this.
Well, as you have seen, this has been extraordinary. I don't think we've had this opportunity previously, and here's Jeremy. We'll see what he comes up with too. Here we go.
I'm gonna remain professional. Started out the morning, went to Lone Oak. I was there, didn't see anything all morning. I did have an owl fly over that was pretty close, pretty nice. That was about it for Lone Oak this morning. There was nothing. I disagree with Josh. I froze this morning. It was the heated seat, dude. It was that nice. I had the same seat, but mine wasn't heated. This afternoon, I went out to North Meadow, and on the way out, I kicked up 2 deer. I think I could say they're the first 2 deer that have been seen this weekend. Yep. Sat there, had action pretty much all night. Never fired a shot or anything. I did have 4 go through about 5:45. Those same deer were the ones that Don saw at his stand a little bit after 6. A lot of activity on the north end, but no shots, no deer.
I have a question. Why were they too far out, or just
never had a good shot?
Okay,
it was a lot of ghost body,
boom,
tail,
boom, boom.
flag.
Yeah,
never saw anything I could really shoot at.
So you saw the deer, but no good shot.
You're welcome.
I didn't see anything.
Thank you, Jeremy. What?
Going?
Yes, I can still see myself. Yes, numbers. I was like, where are the numbers?
This is video.
You can tell she's a professional. She holds it out.
I hold it out. You can see, and I'm going to talk to myself. This is why people don't look at the camera, because they don't want to talk to themselves. This is the way I look, and they talk to everyone else.
Nobody else is.
Talk to
Oh, Pollock's going.
Note to self. Do this without Johnny around next time.
Oh my god.
Anywho, I started out at Hilton 4, had a freezing cold morning. I don't know what Josh is talking about, if it's the heated seat. We all need one, apparently. And then this afternoon, I didn't see anything this morning. This afternoon, I went and stole Pop's stand swing set. and didn't see anything except for a couple of field mice who were having a good old time underneath me, but other than that, no action.
Hey, you took a big risk.
I did take a big risk. I stole Dad's stand out from under him because he was still sleeping.
I told her to.
Snooze, you lose, Dad. Sorry.
Going to be
It's only this
crossroads.
wide.
It's like
You know,
point A,
yeah.
point
Yeah,
B.
it was only this wide.
Yeah, and so all you have to do, I walked him that far. I said, you want me to walk out to Pollock? I said, just follow the ridge. I said, you can't miss it. Just opening morning. So he goes, and all of a sudden, you know, he's gone. I'm sitting on the crossroads area. And about half hour, 45 minutes later, I hear a noise from the north. What the hell? Here comes Bob. I said, where the hell have you been? He said, I can't find the stand. Oh, you know, here am I. He was going this way. He ends up back here. So anyhow.
You must have to be a Pollock to find that.
Well, he's part Dane, part Pollock. But anyhow, he didn't like to get off the trails. You know, he was a good hunter. You know, but I don't know, he shot 6, 7 deer. One time
He was a
had
horse
7 deer.
shit. He was a horse shit hunter. God,
He saw a lot of them.
tell the 7 deer.
You saw a lot of them.
No, the first year he came out, I gave him a 243 with a 2.5 to 8 power scope. Now, I never hunted deer. And I put him on Pollock Point, and this was when you could see Seaver's Point, and you could see where CR's Point. I mean, it was wide open. And I said, you might see a deer or something like that, and you see one, crank up the scope, whatever. Well, the first morning, out comes a deer from CR's Point heading for Seaver's. So he ups with the rifle, and when he sees it, here comes another deer. So he swings on that one. 7 deer go across. He never took a shot.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, well,
First one back.
Huh? Yeah. So anyhow, that was one time, and then near the end, he was on. Pollock Point was off to his left. There was another stand, you know, closer to the little dip there on that ridge, and he was on that stand. And I think it was 5 deer came running around Pollock's Point, came up, and Bob emptied his clip. Bang, 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 bang. Did the Indian thing. And now they're all running around in a circle. This is a true story. They're running around in a circle, you know, like Chinese fire drill.
I remember the story now. Where was he again, though?
He was on there was a stand on that ridge from Pollock's Point.
Further west.
Yeah.
West, northwest.
So
but he's on there.
Similar to which one now?
Up on, no.
It'll be where Don, you know, with the wheels.
Yep.
Well, anyhow, he's got these 5 deer running around there, and he's empty, and he can't get the clip out of his gun. He forgot how to do it, and all of a sudden he flips it and it drops on the thing. These deer are still running around, and he's, you know, farting around. He finally finds a shell, and he finally gets it in the chamber. And about this time, this dumb deer, one of them, because they're wandering towards him, he gets right underneath the stand and bang.
Hey, you like NASCAR?
So he got one. So out of the 5, the rest of them, they just took off.
So we have him to blame for how educated the deer are now.
Yeah. Right. But what's really funny is, you guys acquired this in 1961, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I started to really engage with this place was the early 70s.
Okay.
So you guys only had 8 or 9 years of experiences on this property that you have shared.
Yeah.
And so now I'm looking at, I've got 35 years of experiences that I've had. So I'm just, the whole story in that you guys did a ton of hunting prior and a ton of stories in a small time frame before Todd and I kicked in.
But there was another story about Jensen.
We didn't get involved till 1980-ish.
But we were hunting
a few years.
But we were involved with the whole coming up here and listening to the stories.
As kids, we'd come up here.
There's one other story about Jensen I have to tell you about.
Deer in it hung in the garage.
Right, they come home,
And you just
so
have
we
this
see the aftermath.
thing
Okay.
that just looks so, because it's stretched from top to bottom.
But there's one.
Are we going up to?
Okay, we got one more Jensen
One
story.
more Jensen
We got
story.
to
okay.
for the history books.
You know, when we used to go
Blah,
out,
blah, blah, blah,
we would take a sandwich and a candy bar or whatever and hunt all day out there.
You're right. You never came in.
We never came in. But when Bob came in on this deal, he didn't want to sit out there. He was the first one who would come in at noon. And he is the one who started that tradition. Came in at noon to have some hot lunch. The hell with hunting out there. There's nothing going on.
We should bring
and,
him up
this is the honest God truth.
I like him.
Feed him some
Yeah.
steak.
Yeah, me too. Jensen and McNowski. I remember going to McNowski's
Yeah.
and gutting the deer.
Yeah.
Or not gutting them,
Yeah,
excuse me,
yeah.
but cleaning
Yeah.
at McNowski's up on top of the hill, right where you're up there by Royce.
Yeah.
They had the house on Reservoir Boulevard.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And I remember going there because you guys were cleaning the deer
Uh,
at McNowski's. Because maybe did he hunt with you
yeah,
too?
he hunted a couple years with us.
Yeah.
That's it. He ended up hunting the road out of Sandstone, and he kept going to Duxbury or whatever.
Sure.
And then he
St.
hunted
Croix
there.
Forest
But
out there.
a fellow by the name of Johnny Stover owned some property, but he never hunted. But he was a very good friend of John, with Mick.
Yeah.
So he was able to hunt there.
Yeah.
And actually, I took Don there when he told me he had cancer. We went up there, built some stands, but we also took, when we left, we took 2 pine trees, and we came back here, and we planted them out here.
No kidding.
Yeah, and we had a weenie roast here. The only damn thing, both pine trees died, and so did he, and it never materialized. So I hope someday, honestly, God, that we can plant a pine tree for Don and for me out here somewhere that would take hold, just as a remembrance.
We'll keep
You know, and I think we could get up here on the corner.
Yeah, for you guys, Don McNowski was the hardest working guy you ever met, and he always had a cigar.
Yeah, and he died of throat cancer.
Hanging out of his lip.
And he was the one who called me up. He said, John, I want to talk to you. I have a question to ask you. And I said, what? And he said, come on up to our house. And I said, what do you need? I went up, and he said, I want you to be my pallbearer. And I said, what? He said, I'm going to die in 6 months. And he was an old friend of mine, and wonderful guy, a good hunter. And I was able to help him with his deer stand, put an ice house out for him that winter. He made it through, and he got to see his daughter get married, and he hunted with us for just a couple of years, but he was a great guy.
Yeah, I went to school with his son.
Yeah.
And so...
Here, tell your story from this morning, please. Sounds like you're the only one that's got
Is
a
it hot
story.
and
It's
live?
going.
Okay.
It's going.
This morning, got on the swing set. Real dark out. And waited. And I was facing towards the east all morning. The sun's coming up. Beautiful morning. Kept hearing something to the south. And my bad right ear, I kept turning my head. And finally, something was there when I looked. So just to the south of me, a lone little yearling came out, and I've creaked on my stand enough to turn and look through the scope, and wasn't visible, so I dropped onto the iron sights and saw brown, and down it went, one shot. Just a small little one, but it's what we got this week between all of us, so it is a deer that we killed, and I guess some others were seen this morning. Josh saw one, and the guys saw, Grandpa and Jeremy saw some last night. But anyways, we got one deer, and so Duane can make a sandwich and go from there. So handing you back to Duane.
All right, thank you. Yep. Where were you? Good. Just keep going.
Good morning, this is Josh. I was out on Hilton 4 again this morning. Beautiful morning again. Good weather. Got out there this morning and barely got up the stand, and from the northeast behind me, just a small doe by itself, just kind of pranced past me, and it was way too dark to even bring up the rifle. So at least it's something to look at and a little bit of action. But other than that, it was a very quiet, nice morning again.
Is it bad that I don't see a deer? Oh, it is in there.
I know. What? Oh, that's
bigger,
not
bigger than mine.
It's under those 3 beer cans.
That's nothing. Bigger than mine. What the fuck's that? Oh, nothing.
We didn't get skunked.
Just a little lady.
Good job, brother. We didn't get skunked.
The little ones are hard to hit. Yeah. There's no spots.
Nope.
Yeah.
He was looking for it.
Johnny, you gotta stand close to the deer. Make it look bigger? Yes. You and Landry.
And then we'll caption those two, our 2 tallest hunting guys. Josh, you can break it.
I get it.
I'll show my red.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I put this here last year and it failed us.
Like I said, I know somebody said they would bring some legs.
See who? No, you will be like a scale. See if you go up.
Here.
Oh, you can get that.
It's stuck.
The rope is actually heavier than the deer.
Hey, that's just like it's like a veal. It'll be nice and tender.
One of them just like grab
Be
the
nice and tender.
Good.
Don't be, you know.
Disrespectful.
Good job, Chelsea. Just lift up the animal a little bit. Just a little bit. That's all it takes.
Thank God it didn't.
You got it all down. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Careful, there's blood on that. It's gross.
Put it.
Okay, traveling on my way home from the hunting shack, and realized I don't think I did an update at all for myself all weekend. So at bare minimum, let's repeat if I did somewhere along the line. Saturday morning of opener, where did I go? I headed to Poachers and took the 4-wheeler to Poachers real early. I was there probably, 45 minutes before the sun came up, but it was quiet. It was fun. It was fun being there. And while I was there, an owl swooped in within about 3 feet of my head and then up into a tree, and that was real cool. Didn't see a thing. Later in the morning when I got cold, headed down to Big Middle. From there, headed down to Hatchet. Was on Hatchet for a while. From there, went all the way down to Hatchet Handle. Nothing anywhere. Absolutely nothing. So then Saturday afternoon, where was I? CR Point. Sat on CR and stayed there. Could see both Doug and Josh. Then Doug got cold, I think, so went in. He was sitting on Slash Pile, so I scooted over and finished off the night at Slash Pile and had Jeremy come through and tell me about the deer he saw, and that Dad was still on his stand at dark because he thought maybe they'd, come past him again. And then this morning, Sunday, I headed to Hatchet because of the scrapes, or rubs rather, that I saw. Scrapes on the ground, rubs on the trunks of trees. Some scrapes, and nothing there. Heard Jerry make the one shot, then heard him leave on his four-wheeler fairly soon after that, so thought I'd head over and do my annual hug the pine tree. I did that, and then just before I got to Jerry's stand, there of course was the deer hanging in the tree that had toppled down. So then sat in his stand probably, I'd say, for close to an hour, and then made my way back onto the ridge up to Hatchet Handle, then back to Hatchet, and nothing anywhere. Back in then to the shack for cleaning up and getting ready to go home. So we got one little guy. Otherwise we were skunked this weekend, but we did get the one little guy.
Yep, November 16th was, let's see, yesterday was Friday, today is Saturday. Out here at Papa Daune's Ridge, I'm going to flash it around. The deer came over there. What's the old one called, Duane?
Papa Daune's North.
The north is where the deer were at, and so I saw one yesterday about sundown, and took a few shots at it, and it ran, just having fun with it. Obviously the deer did not go down, did not get it, but I saw it. And then Chelsea came out this morning on the same stand for Papa Daune's North, and I'll hand it off to her for that, but it was a lot of fun. Lots of things going on out here.
Beautiful.
Hi, Chelsea here. I did come out to Papa Daune's Ridge here, and I did see a couple come sneaking up on me to the north, and I took a shot at one, and must have shot right over it because I spooked him enough to have him stand there and watch me continue to fumble with my rifle and throw a mitten, lose some bullets to the ground, and by the time I got them in my sights again, all I saw were their nice little white butts. But it was fun. Got to see a couple for the first time and actually have a shot at it. So Grandpa's got a primo spot here that the rest of us should really take advantage of when he's not here.
not here, not here.
Yeah, not at the...
Yeah, not demised.
Not demised, yes.
So, continuing the story, I got here late last night and this morning headed out to Swing Set. And there had a beautiful morning, but nothing but quiet. Then headed over to Beaver, sat on that for a while. Ironically, had to get off of it, take another crap. Can you believe it? I mean, this morning, I did it. I did it at the shack. I thought everything was cool, but I had to go. So, and then I worked my way up to along the blue line to Hatchet Handle, and there I heard the bang, 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 and thought maybe, just maybe, but that got me going enough that I'm back here, and Jerry took down the stand that Grandpa uses.
Scope out the truck.
Oh yeah, we already got some great footage of the truck. Okay. Yeah.
Stand. Yes.
Speaking of which, where'd this truck come from versus that little thing you had?
I got both of them.
Oh, you got two trucks.
Yes.
This is the big dog.
This is little dog.
Okay, little dog, big dog. All right. So, but I will be out here tonight one more time to hopefully put something down, maybe.
You climb up that one?
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, no, it's enough. It's good enough. I've been on worse, definitely. So we'll see what happens.